And welcome to Westside Girl Reacts.
Hi guys, I'm Kim.
That's our new Westside Girl.
New Westside Girl here.
And we are going to introduce Kim today to one of our more popular artists, The Who.
Okay, The Who.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of them, so...
And I'm willing to bet you've heard their music, though.
I probably have. Probably on TV, commercials,
radio. If you've watched any CSIs, you've heard The Who.
Ooh, I love CSI.
Okay, then you know The Who.
I know them then.
And The Who, I'm going to explain to you, is one of the original British invasion bands.
Okay.
Along with the Beatles and Rolling Stones and The Who.
Okay.
And The Who were my favorite out of those three.
I'm a little biased. Beatles fan here.
Nothing wrong with the Beatles, except trying to get their songs through copyright. Thank you, Michael Jackson.
Ooh, he made it hard for us.
Yeah. No, but anyways, Who's my favorite? Four members of The Who: Roger Daltrey on vocals,
okay.
Pete Townsend on lead guitar, more rhythm guitar, John Entwistle on bass, and Keith Moon on drums.
Okay.
And out of those four, only Daltrey and Townsend are still with us today.
Okay.
Still touring strong. Just put a show on in Edinburgh, Scotland that I've read some fantastic reviews on.
Okay.
So they still got it in their 70s.
Hey, they're keeping it pushing.
Yeah, for writing the song Hope I Die Before I Get Old. Pete's still kicking it out while he's old.
Right.
And sadly, we lost the drummer Keith Moon at the age of 27 years old due to an excess lifestyle. And he is the original archetype for the rock and roll drummer in excess.
Okay.
Is anyone that you see the party drummer is all about Keith Moon.
Gotcha.
And John Entwistle left us maybe 20 years ago now or so, and he went out like a true rock star.
What did he do? What happened?
They found him while they were touring or just getting ready to go on a new tour in his penthouse suite in Vegas. With hookers and blow.
Oh Lord!
I mean, if a rock star's going to go out,
any type of way.
That's
the way to go out.
So, but today we're going to listen to "Won't Get Fooled Again" from Shepperton Studios, live version of it, and we'll stop it along the way and see what you think of The Who. "Won't Get Fooled Again."
Okay.
Recognizing the music, the Hammond synthesizer. Let me take off my glasses and put them on. So, and our day starts now. Oh, and I hit that perfectly. Okay, now back to the music, not making fun of CSI. All right, first reactions.
Just bringing me back to my childhood. That intro, like, it just reminds me of being at home in the front with my mom watching CSI. Like, you can never forget that.
I believe this was CSI Miami.
Yes. CSI Miami.
And that's John Entwistle playing his bass.
Okay.
And what do you think of the energy the group has at the moment?
All back. Like, they didn't come to play. Like, it's showtime. Coming with that energy, like, bringing a crowd in.
This would be, if I would be able to travel back in time to see a concert, it would be this at The Who at Shepperton Studios. They did something about 6 months before for the album, and that fell apart. But they put it together for the Shepperton Studios.
Okay.
And this song is off Who's Next, their album, 1977. And it was originally another rock opera.
Okay.
Pete Townsend wrote the original rock opera called Tommy about a deaf, dumb, and blind pinball player.
Okay.
And then he was going to compose another one called Lifehouse. And this was supposed to be not the hero's anthem, but like the culmination of the Lifehouse project. Never came through, but he gave us a lot of good songs from it. And we're going to continue with this because you've got to love that synthesizer.
I tip my hat to the new Constitution, new revolution, trying to change all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. I get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. The world looks just the same, and history ain't changed. 'Cause the banners they all flown in the last war. I tip my hat to.
I know what you're asking. Yes, his headphones are taped to his head.
First of all, I'm sure sitting here wondering, like, that's because he's doing all that moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they jamming. They having a blast up here.
And he needs to hear that, the synthesizer, because it is played on tape.
Yeah.
So it's not live. And they always had issues with it. It would break, and they had to stop. And that's why this concert's so good, because I just think it came through just fine, or they edited it together perfectly. And if you notice, Pete has holes in his shirts from doing his windmills on the guitar.
I didn't even notice that.
You'll see it.
I tip my hat to the new Constitution. Take a Bible, new revolution. Trying to read and change all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. And I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. If we happen to be lucky for life, get all my fingers and smile at the sky. For I know that the hypnotized never lie. Do ya?
That's all the movement you're going to see out of Jonathan Owens.
Okay. He like, yeah.
He plays an excellent bass, but
Yeah.
he's not animated.
Right.
See, his shirt's ripped.
Something Slogans are replaced by the by. And the parting on the left is now parting on the right. And the kids are no longer overnight. I tip my hat to the new Constitution. Goodbye for the new revolution. Time to breathe, change all now. Pick up my guitar and play. Just like yesterday, and I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again.
Okay, we're going to go into a little bridge part of the song now. It's going to change tempo a little bit. So, liking it or going to hold your thoughts?
You know what? You know what it's reminding me of? And they probably did. Did they used to do an intro for The Undertaker? Like, it's like the sounds familiar. I'm
not
a big
that
wrestling
I know.
fan, by the way.
I'm not that. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't think WWF at the time would have paid the rights for the Who.
Okay.
Yeah, knowing Vince McMahon. But we're gonna go into the little bridge and probably one of the best light shows coming up.
Okay.
Don't get fooled again. No, 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 no. Don't get fooled again.
Okay, performance.
This is live. You're seeing what the audience is seeing. Now remember, this is 1976, 77
Okay.
with this light show.
Putting on a show like this?
I mean, this is... could get this in your bedroom nowadays, but...
Yeah.
Leave the blue bars. Oh, Taylor's the old boss.
The Who became famous for breaking their instruments.
Okay. Okay, let me know something.
It happened on accident. They said they were playing at a small club, and Pete held his guitar up, and the ceiling was so low, he broke his guitar, and he got so mad he trashed it, and then the audience just went wild, and they're
Thinking
like,
it was a
you
part
should do
of the
that
show.
again, yeah.
Right.
And then Keith would trash his drum set, and he almost killed Pete one time by putting too much of a charge in his drum set, and Pete lost his hearing for a week.
Wow. See.
And you'll see that. Well, when we react to My Generation, you'll see when that happened. I mean, there's already a symbol on the ground.
No, that's something else.
All right.
That was something else.
Give us some thoughts and then give us some rating. What are we going to use for rating system? We used to do a 1 to 10. I'm good with that.
I'm cool with 1 to 10.
1 to 10? Fine.
I would give it a solid 8.
A solid 8.
I would give it a solid 8 because it just brings back that nostalgia of just being a kid at home, wanting to bounce around the front room when the intro comes on CSI. Just getting into the groove, like it just kept bringing me back to that.
She's
Like,
not going to get her lunch today.
like the performance was full of energy. Like I could see why they have the fans that they do. Like the music is timeless.
Vocals.
Yes, it sounds like it's playing off the track. Like hearing him on the mic, that was crazy.
These are real live vocals they're doing at this time.
Yeah, it was crazy. I like the performance. That's what I go to look for when I'm out at a concert or something. Like, don't sit and sing in front of me, unless it's like that type of mood that you
you get the energy from the concert.
Yeah, it was a nice performance for sure.
All right, so for your first song reacting to The Who, you give it a solid 8.
I would give
Won't
it a
get
solid
fooled 8 again.
Definitely give it a solid 8.
Thank you for subscribing. Please like, share, subscribe,
Yes.
and comment below. If you liked it, put a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, put a thumbs down. Tell us why. Make a comment. We're open to listening.
We want to know.
We need those comments for that dreaded YouTube algorithm. But again, thanks for stopping by Westside
Thank
Girl
you,
Reacts, and we're going to
guys.
say peace.
See you later. Until next time.